Hi, I'm Danny from Fifth Wall, and today we're going to be purchasing virtual land on the blockchain via Decentraland. The Metaverse on Web3 is supposed to be a community-centric place where you can talk and interact with real people. The difference between this and other online games like Fortnite or Club Penguin or something is that you can actually buy land and resell it. You can actually buy your skin and virtual clothes and resell that for real monetary value. This crazy virtual space that I'm still wrapping my head around, and I would love to explore it. Can I have drinks with my friends? Can I go to concerts? Start a garden? It seems like you can do anything. And not only that, but the virtual land is worth actual money, and there's actual investments and money to be made. Clearly, I need to talk to an expert. So I'm here with Dave from Parcel. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm head of business development at Parcel, and we're a virtual real estate marketplace, and we're an education platform. So we make the metaverse more understandable and accessible for people who are interested in finding their place.
Why own land in the metaverse, in Decentraland?
Some people own or buy virtual real estate because they believe the price is going to go up. But there are a lot of creators who buy land so that they can bring their designs to life. We see a lot of traditional architects moving into the space, wearables designers, artists who want to create a virtual gallery for their digital art. So there's a lot of people see the metaverse as being the next generation of the internet. And so a much more immersive experience where you can show off the content that you create in the physical world in a virtual environment.
When I was walking around, I saw a lot of virtual art galleries. Are those spaces like rented out, like a gallery might be by an artist?
It'll be a mix of people who own the land and have put up a gallery, either to showcase various artists and they'll refresh just as you would an art gallery in real life. Or you've got people who are using it to display their own NFTs. Digital art was one of the first proper applications in the metaverse. The gallery district, if you like, in Decentraland was one of the more established areas early on in an evolution of the space. And so, people look at NFTs and a particular digital art and they say, well, you can't hang it on a wall, but you can if you're in the metaverse. It's actually a really immersive and interesting way to display works of art. Sotheby's in particular has a replication of its London galleries. So it's an identical metaverse version of its London galleries in Decentraland, and they have lots of different galleries and exhibitions in there.
So I'm on Decentraland. I made my character. I'm in it. I'm ready to go. What do people really do with land usually when they buy it?
Yeah, so there are people building all sorts of things in Decentraland, and that's really what's going to add value to your land, is actually doing something with it. There are people who are just sitting waiting for the price to go up, but there are those who are going in and are actively putting up art galleries, cafes, music venues, event spaces, or they're building games, particularly play-to-earn games where you can earn money for really just having fun.
If we're gonna buy a plot of land on Decentraland, where should we start?
Parcel, definitely. And the benefit of going on Parcel is that you'll get valuations of the land. You'll be able to see where the land is available on the map. This was a solution to land listings just being kind of scattered across the web, so we brought them together in the one place just to make it easier for people to find what they're looking for. You can see the blue squares, which are the available plots of land.
So I have a budget of $3,000.
According to the Parcel site at the moment, the floor price, which is like the base price of land in Decentraland, is 3,449 mana. And I think that's probably within your budget. The other thing you might want to consider is location. So there are more popular areas within Decentraland, but I guess you have different districts like Fashion District. There are different areas where people want to be. But at the same time, people tend to move through Decentraland by teleporting. So it's quicker, particularly when you're looking for a specific event or where people are hanging out. You'll want to go straight there.
Okay, so I'm super interested in using Decentraland as like a virtual event space. I'm a huge comedy fan. I do stand-up sometimes, and I've always wanted to own my own stand-up club. Could I do that in Decentraland?
Yeah, there are stand-up comedy venues and stand-up comedy every week pretty much in Decentraland. But you've also got an area called Festival Land, which was the site of the Metaverse Festival last year. It's going to happen again this year, and so you've got artists who are congregating in that area. But it's really about marketing that venue and getting onto the events page and creating your community who will know you for those events and will go to that place each time.
And now it looks like there's a few parcels that I can purchase.
Yeah, there's a couple of actual recent listings. So it's down there towards the kind of edge of the map. It looks like it's in an area of Dragon City. So this is Genesis Plaza, that's the central plaza, and you've got this sort of satellite of plazas around that. So you've got the option to buy or bid.
Okay, wow. I mean, I need to check this out. Let's jump in. Oh, it's beautiful. There's trees.
It's also going to determine how high up you can build. So you'll still be able to go to put some layers up there, and that's the thing, you don't need a huge spread of land in order to have a decent size venue. If you are building a comedy club, you can have the entrance lobby area, a bar, you could go up to the next level and have the actual stage.
Yeah. For me to create something in Decentraland, I need to design a 3D model, or how does that work?
If you've got the time and you've got the patience, you can build yourself. There is a software developers kit, the SDK, which you can use. Quicker way to do it if you want to build an actual business and a great looking venue. There are loads of builders that you can hire, and we've seen traditional architects coming into the space and quite famous architectural firms who are coming in and building for brands and other organizations. And Parcel actually has a directory of creators called Creativerse, and that's kind of like a LinkedIn for the metaverse. So if you're a creator, you can put your profile up, you can show off your work. Anybody that comes along, like if you're a brand or a landowner or even a virtual world, you can find designers and architects that you like, and you can hire them to create your project. So a really good example of an architecture firm that's gone into the metaverse is Big, who have designed Vice Media's experience center, I guess you could call it. And it's a pretty spectacular build, actually, as you can see.
Like that's what's cool about it, I think, is that it feels real. Like it feels like something that could be real, but the scale is just something you're not used to.
The great thing for builders in the metaverse is that gravity doesn't matter, nor does the laws of engineering and physics. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but this does look like, even though it's incredible and futuristic, it does look like something that you could experience.
Yeah. Oh, this is the gift shop?
Looks like it, yeah. Some NFTs that some wearables that Vice is selling.
Some Vice sweatpants with Big on it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, bucket hats.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job, and hopefully this will inspire other architecture firms to come in and do similar things.
So, I really want to get involved, and I think I'm ready to start my virtual comedy club.
Yeah, well, my pleasure, and I look forward to catching a show one of these days.